Hello everyone. So we are here as a part of our coursework here, and the module code is 7042SSL, and the module name is Global Business Environment Evolution and Dynamics. And our group has chose Volkswagen, and the group members are Arshad, Vinod, Akil, and Adarsh. So now Akil will tell us more about Volkswagen.
Yeah, let me introduce about Volkswagen. The name Volkswagen translates to people's car in German. Hitler in 1934 ordered production of people's car capable of carrying two adults and three children. Volkswagen is established in 1937, which is one of the leading automobile manufacturers. Volkswagen expanded its lineup to include a wide range of vehicles, becoming one of the largest automakers globally. Then talking about the globalization of Volkswagen, Volkswagen Group planned to globalize its brand on 1950. The brands Volkswagen owns are Audi, Lamborghini, Bentley, Porsche, Ducati, Skoda, Seat, and Cupra. The countries are Europe, North America, China, India, Asia Pacific, and Africa. Going to the next slide, which is an overview about the Volkswagen. The headquarters is situated at Wolfsburg, Germany, which is founded around 1937. Volkswagen Passat, Golf, and Beetle are the best-selling vehicle of all time. Volkswagen has sales in 153 countries across various factories. Then moving to the next slide, which is about the internationalization of Volkswagen. Volkswagen undertake in the internationalization of its business through a multidimensional approach, and here are some key points carried out for internationalization. The first point is global production and localization. The company comprises of around 136 production and across 23 countries, which sells their cars across 150 countries. Volkswagen adopted some localization strategy mainly in China, which are now a largest market. The second point is joint ventures and strategic alliances. It is a key strategy in China. Volkswagen collaborate with Xpeng and Thunderbolt to improvise their capabilities in autonomous driving and electric vehicles. Moving to the next slide. The third point is digitalization and investment in innovation. Volkswagen is evolving into a software-driven company focused on EV, autonomous driving, and digitalization. Volkswagen invests in research and development to improve their product. Mainly, they focus on new technologies to stay competitive in the market. This investment helps to stay at the forefront of the technological advancement and meet transforming consumer demands. The final point is sustainability initiative. Also committed to sustainability, they are targeting on a significant reduction in carbon dioxide emission. While that strategy helps in increase in share of EV in global sales, which comprises substantial investment in EV and hybridization to meet consumer preference and environmental regulation. Moving to the next slide, Vinod will carry on.
Globalization to Volkswagen. Moving to
Moving to
next
the
topic
next
is
topic is
this is
this is about benefits of Volkswagen in after globalization, market expansion and diversification. Volkswagen acquisitions and partnership have allowed it to penetrate new market and diversify its product offering. The company started by acquiring brands like Fiat, Skoda, and Audi, which helped establish in their presence in different segments and regions. Volkswagen brand portfolio, which they do in a joint venture act with Lamborghini, Bugatti, and Bentley. These are the joint venture. Uh, Volkswagen initiated its globalization in the year of 1950, which came into force as emerged in 1978 after. The second point is efficiency in transaction cost. Internationalization allows Volkswagen to reduce transaction costs associated by internationalizing the production and distribution process through all over the world. The company can avoid the uh, inefficiency, higher costs within the country to country borders while transporting the cars with the other countries, especially for the intermediate products and technologies. Especially Volkswagen, more than cars, they are also producing some cheapest cars with other in the model called Polo. These models, which are very cost effective, and they were effective in the cost of transporting other country to other country. The third point is innovation and technological advancements. Uh, Advancements access to diverse the markets from forest innovation by exposing Volkswagen into a different customer preference or regulatory environment. Here is the example for innovation and technology. Uh, this is an electro transporter which was invented in the year of 1970. It is the first electric vehicle developed by Volkswagen. The goal for the main strategy and the main move for this initiative is to turn uh, the year of 2025 as an global emission, which to avoid the gas pollution towards in the earth. Uh, and their full goal is towards the electric fuel cell and the electric vehicle as a part of it. Going to the next slide. Uh, Risk management and flexibility. Internationalization operation provides Volkswagen with a greater flexibility in responding global market changes and this the ability to quickly adapt a internal process and reallocate the resources across different regions helps in the mitigation risk around the exchange of fluctuation rate and political instability and market volatility. Uh, these are the risk management flexibility. Going to the next point, combining country-specific advantages. Uh, as you know, the Volkswagen has emerged as one of the biggest globalization car company in the world. Uh, after the start of the globalization, Volkswagen started to uh, make amends with other countries to uh, make sure that for a better transportation with them. The next point is leveraging firm specific advantages. Advantages of global Volkswagen global strategy benefits from the firm advantages as such a priority technology, brand reputation, and manager expertise. The next topic will be taken by others.
Okay, thank you, Vinod. So in this slide, we are going to discuss the past challenges that faced by Volkswagen. First and foremost is a challenge that faced by Volkswagen in the US market in 1975. So from 1916 onwards until 1975, Volkswagen held the title as the best importer in the US market. But in 1975, there was a change in the picture that Volkswagen lost the title by Toyota. So Toyota sold almost 283,909 vehicles, while Volkswagen was only able to sell 267,718 vehicles. So Volkswagen held the title as the best importer in the US market for 15 years, and in 1975, it was overtaken by Toyota. And the second challenge is like um, the Volkswagen recalled 384,181 vehicles from China. So China is one of the biggest markets for Volkswagen. But unfortunately, at that time, so many consumers in China complained of for gearbox malfunction there. So because of that, Volkswagen was insisted to call back 384,181 vehicles. And at that time, Volkswagen was planning to increase their production by 4 million. The last but not least, I think diesel emissions standard is the one of the most like the main challenge that Volkswagen has ever faced. Because in order to tackle the stringent actions that implemented by government in order to mitigate the emission of pollutants from the vehicles, so Volkswagen used some kind of uh, like a software. So Volkswagen uses software. So this software will help the cars to detect the time when these vehicles are tested. So with the help of that software, the car will emit less pollutants. So as a result, these Volkswagen cars got passed these tests. But when the government came to know that Volkswagen is cheating on these kinds of tests, the US government imposed 14.7 billion as a fine. They not only only lost this amount of money, but they also lost their customers' trust. Moreover, the reputation in front of of the public. And second, we are going to discuss the present challenges, and it is on the next slide. Okay, as we can see the present challenges. First one is about intense local competition. So as we already mentioned, like China is one of the biggest markets for Volkswagen, but nowadays the trend has changed. So we can see the Build Your Dreams. It is one of the Chinese brand. So it has overtaken the market. So like China used to be the greatest market for Volkswagen, but nowadays this build yourself your dreams is giving a more challenge to Volkswagen. Second one is about changes in Chinese market. So nowadays Chinese people prefer most the electronic vehicles rather than traditional vehicles. But in contrast to this trend, we can see Volkswagen is producing more traditional vehicles rather than electronic vehicles. As we already mentioned that there is a company called Build Your Dreams, and Build Your Dreams is only focusing on electronic as well as hybrid cars. But on the other hand, Volkswagen is still producing traditional vehicles, and the number of electronic vehicles that are produced by Volkswagen is comparatively less as compared to BYD. So, which means like Volkswagen is not adapting to that trend, and that is one of the challenges they are facing in the Chinese market. The last one is about Euro 7. So, Euro 7 will be implemented by 2025, but the implementation of Euro 7 can affect Volkswagen negatively because it will incite Volkswagen to cease the production of certain models across Europe. So, because of this thing, Volkswagen is now trying to convince the authorities to delay the implementation of Euro 7 until 2026. So these are the present and past challenges that are faced by Volkswagen. So now my friend Arshil will talk more about it.
So I will be talking about the risk mitigation strategies adopted by Volkswagen Group. So the first one is supply chain management, in which the regional production capacities, the Volkswagen Group has production capacities in Europe, China, and America to manage the regional risk, supply chain descriptions, and to meet the market demands. And also the diversification and early warning systems, in which the Volkswagen expands supplier networks, adopts early warning system to detect the descriptions, and maintain strategic partnership, adjust production to counter risk. Uh, and the second one is technological advancements, in which investments in e-mobility and digitalization is involved. In this, Volkswagen is investing in electric vehicles and digital technologies to stay competitive in the automotive industry, expanding its BEV portfolio and enhancing customer experiences. And the next point is battery and charging manufacture. Volkswagen prioritizes sustainable batteries infrastructure to reach e-mobility goals and reduce risk. So moving on to the next slide. The third one is market diversification, in which the expansion in growth markets. Volkswagen is expanding in growth markets like North America and China through investments in production, R&D, and tailored products. And one of the next points is adapting to local needs, in which Volkswagen creates regional vehicles and manufacturing to improve quality and meet regulations in market. Uh, the fourth point is sustainability and compliance, in which the ESG initiatives are taken by Volkswagen. This point can be explained as the ESG initiatives focus on environmental, social, and governance measures to achieve global standards and cooperative sustainability goals. And one of the last point is regulatory compliance, in which Volkswagen Group monitors and adapts to regulations in different markets to mitigate legal and compliance risk. So I will hand over the conclusion to Vinod.
Coming to the conclusion, thank you, Ashal. In this through this project and through this PPT, we have learned about the globalization and what are the risks and what are the past challenges, present challenges that Volkswagen gone under through. We have seen that. Let's come to the conclusion. It was founded in the year of 1937, headquartered in Wolfsburg, Germany. After that, uh, after the year of Volkswagen is actually focused on electrifying their products and decarbonization in the entire value chain and expansion of renewable energy generation to supply the sites and to its customers. And as we know, Volkswagen has an intensifying competition from the, as others said, it has an intensifying competition between China and Volkswagen. So BYD, that would I say. After it, even though it has an most intensifying competition, Volkswagen has a best output to operate in 114 facilities and actually in 19 European countries, which was really amazing. And it has 10 production sites in America, Asia, Africa. Within this 10 production sites, it has a vast production area which is distributing among all over the world, which is consuming most of the part, which is consuming India and Sri Lanka, China, and South Pacific Asia, everything. And this last point is challenges for stricter emission related requirements. Actually, Volkswagen is very clear about this emission related requirements, which is Volkswagen want to reduce the greenhouse gas emission by the production of about 50.4 percentages in the year of 2030, and they have regulated in this rule from the year of 2018 to until within the year of 2030 they will be successful. Yeah, I humbly thanks my team members to coordinate fully in this project, and thank you.